Hey guys, I'm Trey, aka Squab, and I'm here to help you get a couple WoW tokens before the release of Classic WoW. This route nets me anywhere from 20 to 40k gold per hour, and you don't need the Pathfinder achievement for the flying in BFA, in case any of you fell behind on that. You're going to be farming in the Vortex Pinnacle in Uldum. You can fly in through the flight path at, I think it's Ramenken. And basically, you're going to fly in here, fly on over to the Vortex Pinnacle. Some people say to do this farm on Heroic, but I personally recommend to not. It lets you go to the second boss by doing it on normal, and actually I found that you get more primals per run in the normal because of the scaling to 90 on the normal instead of it being stuck in the heroic mode. But yeah, basically you're going to be running, grabbing as many of these mobs as you can. Go for the packs. Don't waste your time going for stragglers off to the side. But this is a route that you can get either 40 volatiles per run, or you can get 0. It's RNG heavy, but generally you're gonna come out of here with around 20. These Gus soldiers here, they do this charging stun thing that can be annoying, and with some practice you can kind of work around it, but in this video here it seems like I'm having some issues getting them. So these ones here, they spawn a few little elementals, and you can either line of sight them or take care of them. You're gonna have to use the line of sight here to get a few of them in here. Yeah, and looking at the loot at that pack, it was like 9 volatiles, and you can either, if you're doing this on Heroic, before killing this boss, you can jump off and reset the instance and just do that first pack over and over again. But a lot of times I found that I get more volatiles from this second part of it, and then you also get the chance to kill Alterius that has a chance to drop a mount, so... I don't think you really need to pick up this dragon. I just do. I don't think he drops any volatiles, but I mean, you still have a chance of getting some of those BOE greens that sell for crazy amounts on the auction house, or worst case, you can disenchant them. You actually have a lot of options with what you can do with those BOEs that we can talk about at the end of the video. I do this thing here where I line of sight them, but I don't think any of the mobs here have the ability to do anything that you need to line of sight, but I guess it's just a force of habit. It's definitely very useful to have enchanting as a profession for this route. That way when you get these boss drops that are bind on pickups, you can disenchant those for some dust, and then if your BOE greens aren't selling, how I usually do it is I put the BOE greens up for market price one time using TSM. If they don't sell, I disenchant them immediately and put them back up, just preventing a lot of reposting and reposting fees. Alright, for now we're going to do 9 more runs of this, and at the end we will tally up our loot and the gold made per hour. Keep in mind these runs take about 3 minutes, so this is about 30 minutes elapsed time, and have fun.
Running for my life, I thought the devil was alive. It was a little lie. so dark in the night. I'm stuck inside a thought. Dreaming about our thoughts. Never got the hang of this. I still ain't got the hang of this. Getting faded like a dangle fish. Please, Karma couldn't hang with this. Right hand to the clouds, keep my left hand on the realm. Take off these blinders, I'm drunk off the side. Pushing my chin out like crimson, I might throw everything by the wayside tonight. It's fucking cool, right? I'm stuck inside a thought. Dreaming about our thoughts. And all my eyes are on fire. Let's watch this world expire. Guess I'm a Trojan horse. Let me into yours, my love. Stuck inside a thought. Dreaming about our thoughts. And all my eyes are on fire. Let's watch this world expire.
Alright guys, now that we've done our 10 runs, took about 30 minutes, let's see what we came out with here. So we got 274 Volatile Airs, we came out with 34 BOE greens, and then 6, oh it looks like 7 BOE blues down here. But what does that mean for how much we made? So I pulled up a little thing here. So as far as trash, with like the BOP blues, vendor trash, and raw gold that you got just from killing mobs and stuff, that's around 1.44k gold. That's a higher number if your character's an enchanter and you're disenchanting those BOP blues. Then we've got our Volatile Air. The regional average for these is 32 gold each. So on that we got 8,768 gold. But to be a little more transparent, on my server they go for around 24 gold each. So 6,576, still a pretty good haul for a half hour. Their daily average sold is 94.62 and regional sale rate is 0.32. And pretty much if I take a stack of 200 and like say the stack of 70 and just like throw those up on the auction house, they're definitely going to sell within 48 hours if I'm undercutting the lowest competition. You might want to cancel scan, but I really don't even think you have to do anything like that. So as far as the blue and green BOEs, if you were to vendor all of them, you would come out with 200 gold out of all of that, which is pretty pathetic, honestly. Now, if you were to auction house for the historical or market price, you'd be coming out with 73,000 gold. Now, that number is completely inflated and completely untrue. If I were to really try to be getting rid of these BOEs, I would either toss them up once and then send all of them. If they don't sell, send them all over to an alt that has enchanting, disenchant it, and just get rid of it quick. Another option you could do is sell the BOE greens for way less than these market prices. Because as you can see, like the blow up on some of these is crazy. So like 2,000 is the min buyout on this Splinter Spear Sword of the Fire Flash. And let's be honest, like this isn't that cool of a weapon. So I'm thinking like that if you go and like lowball that, maybe 500 gold, 1,000 gold, just like don't be going for the full price if you're trying to really actually sell these and make money, especially before Classic, because we only have about 12 days now. And then if you were to disenchant all of those BOEs, including the blues, you'd be ending up with around 2,000 gold in materials, which in my opinion is really not bad. One item that really threw off all of my numbers here was the Girdle of Chained Thunder, and the historical price of that was 91k. So that's making this look a little bit inflated here as far as the numbers, but honestly all of these BOE greens are inflating this number here. But so basically in summary here, the low end, you're just selling everything, no auction house except for the volatiles. You're pulling in 8,000 gold for a half hour, so around 16,000 for an hour. Medium, when you're disenchanting all BOEs, auction housing volatiles and disenchanting the mats, and selling disenchant mats, you're gonna pull in around 10k 600, which is, in my opinion, for a half hour, really good. And then high, which, as we were saying, is a completely untrue inflated number. That's 83,000 per half hour. So if I was to make a really clickbaity video, I could be saying 160k gold per hour, you know, but that's really not what I'm trying to do with my channel here. But overall, I think it's a great route. I wouldn't sit here for hours and hours. I would pretty much do the 10 runs you get on the reset. You're probably going to get your 200 volatiles and then just switch to another farm. Honestly, a couple great farms in this area just to like overload you with information. Down here, there's these eggs that if you step on them, a few of these little alligators hop on you. And if you happen to have skinning, you AoE these gators, and a lot of them drop 1 savage leather apiece, and that's actually really good. Also, if you have the Cataclysm mining and herbing skill, the herbs and mine stuff here sells great. So if maybe you want to do 9 runs of the Vortex or 10 runs of the Vortex Pinnacle, run down here, do some skinning or mining herbalism, and then run back up. Maybe your auctions have sold, maybe you've already got rid of your volatiles. Like, that's a pretty good run and a good way to make money. So thank you so much for checking out the video. I'm Squab, and we're really excited for Classic coming up here in 12 days. Hope to play with you. Join me on Herod PvP on NA. We also stream on Twitch, twitch.tv/totallytrey on the reg. We're going to be streaming tons of classic WoW coming up here. We'd love to see you there. If you have any questions, leave them down in the comments. And we will see you on the flippity flip.